We seemed to go into a big hole at that stage before the actual impact. And I thought, the sea's moved. It's not there. We're never going to touch.
I think it was moving down, did you, as you were going
I
down?
thought it was going down with us. It seemed to be a horizon everywhere, and we were below it. And then we actually impacted. We touched tail first. I've been told we bounced twice. I don't recollect. All I had was the impression of retardation, the noise, the sound of metal tearing, if you like, glass breaking, although none of the windows in the cockpit went. But I was flung forward in my seat with the retardation, and I remember distinctly the feeling that the flight instrument panel was coming up to meet me. Fortunately, my harness locked when I was about a foot away, and I came back into the seat. My headset came off, my glasses came off with that, and I watched in slow motion, and it was slow motion as the glasses were broken by the headset as it collapsed. And then smashed into the instrument panel.
Dave, what about yourself?
All I can remember is, as we were coming down, I looked out the front, thinking to myself, I can't believe this is happening. And I could see the lighthouse at Lossiemouth out of the right window. And then we just hit, and as Art says, all I can remember is a loud noise. And it was like the biggest log flume in the world, all this water coming up. And then I can remember going forward and heading towards the back of the co-pilot seat, and I thought I was going to hit that, and that's when I thought I was going to die. But as it was, my harness then bit and pulled me back, and that's when I started doing an impression of a crash test dummy.
Once the aircraft stopped, and the noise stopped, that was the main feature, and it was silence. I looked across at Pat, saw him moving. I looked across at Dave, or looked behind at Dave, and he was halfway out of his seat. And at that point I thought, well, at least 3 of us have made it. And I just shouted everybody out. I followed Dave, Pat came behind me, and we were wading then in probably about 8 to 10 inches of water and fuel. And we made our way to join the rest of the crew.